Hi guys, so today I'm going to do my Q&A video, which I mentioned in previous videos I was going to do because this is my video marking my year of YouTube. It's gone so quickly. So starting with Twitter, you seem more relaxed in your videos recently. Do you feel that's true, or do you always feel comfortable making videos? Maybe last March I started kind of feeling more comfortable. Yeah, I guess I do feel kind of more used to it now. It actually feels like I'm talking to people, I'm talking to you guys. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I don't know, because I haven't really been to that many places. Somewhere that is nice but has seasons but isn't too cold. Where is this kind of place? Please tell me where in the comments below. Have you read The Fault in Our Stars? If so, what did you think of it? And did you cry? I haven't actually read this. I have seen like the cover of it around a few times, but as I have said to this person on Twitter, I haven't read it, but I have purchased it on my iPad to read. But I'm currently reading another book. I'm reading Invisible Monsters by the author who wrote Fight Club. So once I've read that, then I will read it, but I can't really answer your question because I haven't read it. So that was the Twitter questions. Now onto Facebook. What was the first colour you dyed your hair and how old were you? I didn't touch my hair at all till I was 18, and I will insert a picture, and I had like light brown kind of streaks put through. I didn't dye my hair like fully till I think I was 21 while I was at uni, and I had red in my hair, so that wasn't really that long before I then went blonde. If you're going to go blonde, do not put black dye or red dye in your hair because it makes the process a lot harder. What area would you most like to have as your main career? Photography, modelling, fashion, makeup, consulting, etc. I feel like I've got kind of different avenues at the moment. Just kind of going along and seeing what happens, because like just YouTube and blogging has been something I never even thought I was going to do, and then I did it and I really enjoy it. So I don't really know what the future's gonna hold because I couldn't have predicted last year. So I think photography, basically kind of something fashion related. Modelling, I don't model, and makeup, I don't do makeup. What would be your tips for new bloggers? I would say write about stuff that you would actually want to read about, so then you enjoy doing it. Get into it for the right reasons. If you're doing it thinking that you want to get big or you want to get free stuff, those shouldn't be your reasons, and if they are and it doesn't happen, then you're not going to enjoy it. Push yourself on social media. Just get on every kind of platform, and when you do stuff, let people know. But then once you start telling people that you're blogging, then they'll know, then they'll come. If you help yourself, then I think that will make a big difference. What is your school job history? I went to first school, middle school, high school, although to some people in England it's called different things, and I get really confused between primary and secondary school. And like my high school I didn't go to till I was 12, but some high schools start at 11. That's a bit confusing. I did that, and then I also did sixth form. I then went to do a foundation and then my degree. Job history. Before I went to uni, I had one job. I worked at Bay Trading, and then when I was at uni, I worked at Thornton's. It was a cafe in Bournemouth, and the people there were so lovely. And so I graduated from Bournemouth, I came home, and I worked at Costa. I got offered a job at Topshop, I got offered a job at Apple, but then I declined those, and then I started working for Love Clothing, which has almost been 2 years I've been working there. I also work at the blogger program, but yeah, that's my history. What did you want to be when you grew up? I originally wanted to be a vet, and then someone told me I'd have to cut animals open, so that really put me off. What inspired you to be a YouTuber? I was told to on Instagram because people really liked my outfits and they liked my style, and they suggested I should try it out. So I kind of looked into it and thought, this looks actually pretty cool. It was just like a whole other world, and once I started watching I was addicted and I just really wanted to be a part of it. Now onto Instagram. This was actually the first question I got asked, and it's so random. I thought I'd include it because it was quite funny. Would you rather change gender every time you sneezed, or not be able to tell the difference between a baby and a muffin? I think I would rather not tell the difference between a baby and a muffin, just avoiding the babies and the muffins, and I should be fine. If you could be a Disney princess, which one would you be? I've been told when I had dark hair that I was Jasmine. I was gonna say Jasmine. If you could have any superpower, which would you choose? It's actually quite hard. I think I would choose I could fly. and like really fast. If I wanted to be somewhere, I could just be there. What's the best piece of advice someone has ever given you? Probably something like, you shouldn't care what people think of you as long as you're happy and like your friends and family happy, and the people that are close to you and your loved ones. That's all that really should matter. You shouldn't really care what the people that don't really matter in your life think of you. Did you have any pets when you were younger? When I was younger, we had hamsters. I remember one hamster I couldn't even handle because it was so vicious. It was white and had red eyes, and I don't know if we just didn't handle it that much when we first got it, but I couldn't hold it. So I just fed it and looked at it, and it was a bit boring. What's your favourite place to shop? It kind of depends where I am. Like if I'm in Norwich, I'd usually go to like the Topshop. I like shopping online at Zara. When I go to London, I like going to Urban Outfitters and American Apparel. Just kind of usual places really. But if you guys have any shops you think I should check out, then put the links below. I'd love to have a look. What did you wear for prom if you went? I had a tiara on, I wore a green dress I got from Miss Selfridge, and I had green strappy heels. What advice would you give your younger self? Don't overpluck your eyebrows. When you split up from your boyfriends when you're younger, it's not the end of the world. Your 3-month relationship really wasn't anything. Your teenage years are just a little bit hard because of like your hormonal, like things get easier. Literally your teenage years are so good. Enjoy it. Don't wish to be older so quickly. As you get older, you have responsibilities, and when you're a teenager, just have fun and really make use of those years. How many MAC lipsticks do you own and what colours? I have 3. I feature them in so many videos. I have Russian Red, I have Rebel, and I have Flat Out Fabulous. When you first started, how many subscribers did you get? And how did you keep going thinking that no one really watched your videos? When I first started YouTube, I think it did help that I kind of had a following on Instagram. I think around that time I had 5,000 followers on Instagram. So I told everyone, I've just made a new video, like please go and watch. And in the first day I got 100 followers, which was crazy. So I didn't really have that feeling. Maybe if you feel people aren't watching your videos, then make people know that you're making this content and that you want them to come and watch. What do you do other than blogging, job, uni, etc.? I actually graduated uni 2 years ago. I know I did it quite young. Other than blogging, I have 2 other jobs. I work at Love Clothing and I work at the blogger program, and when I'm not blogging I'm doing YouTube, and yeah, most of my time that is what I do. Occasionally I'm trying to fit more of a social life in. I would like to know, what is your favourite 80s movie? I think I really like Back to the Future, the whole kind of style, and I just love watching it, so yeah, I think that one. What job would you love to do that you're not doing now? I don't really know. Like, I'm really happy in the jobs that I'm doing, and like photography is something that I wanted to do since I was around 16, 17. I think maybe if I wasn't doing these jobs then I really enjoyed art, so maybe if I pursued that more, then maybe something to do with illustration. I really love drawing. I don't know if I'm really any good anymore, but I was alright when I was younger, so probably something art related. If you could live in another time, which would you choose? I would love to live in the 1920s, like watching The Great Gatsby, like the whole kind of the fashion and like the men all wore suits and the women all dressed up. It just looks so glamorous, so I'd love to go back to then. What accomplishment are you most proud of? I don't really know that. I'm proud of quite a few things I've done without sounding big-headed. Through photography, I've had my images on book covers, magazine covers. I've had an image used for a campaign for a charity. I've been interviewed for magazines, and then more recently I was so happy through blogging. I went to London and I had a shoot with Company magazine, so I vlogged that as well, so when that happens I will put that up. Random one, jump out of a plane or swim with sharks? I think I would rather jump out of a plane if I did a tandem one, so then I would feel a lot safer that the person I'm attached to is in control and knows when to like pull the parachute at the right time. I just feel that's maybe a bit safer than swimming with sharks. Or does it depend on the type of shark? Have I chosen the wrong one? I think I'll stick to jumping out of a plane. What do you want to accomplish through your videos? I just want to make content that I really enjoy making, that you guys hopefully will like too. I think that's like the most important thing. What is your favourite type of video to film? I really do love doing lookbooks. I haven't really done that many. It's just like, especially now with the weather, like today I tried to even just shoot some outfits outside for my blog and it's raining all day. So I can't wait for summer to get back into doing that. I really like doing haul videos. What do your real friends and family think of your videos? I love you. Oh, thank you very much. I think a lot of my friends, well, they know I do YouTube videos, and some of them think it's really cool. Probably some of them might think it's a bit weird. In my family, they really love it. They're really proud of it and they watch my videos. They watch every single video. So I'm really, really thankful that they're so supportive. How do you get your hair so white? I do get asked this question a lot. It's kind of one of the reasons why I put it in. It wasn't actually asked specifically for this video, but I have mentioned the products that I use in my hair, so I'll link down to that video, which is my favourites of 2013 video. And in that video I say the bleach I use and the developer, and also people have been asking me actually what toner I've been using, because I don't use the Blonde Me toner anymore. I'll also put what it's called down below so you guys can look. What extensions do you have? I have FoxyLocks extensions. This set is the deluxe set, and the set I wear when my hair is pink is the standard set, and also I actually have a code now for FoxyLocks, which I'll put down below, but it's FoxyLeanne, and it's a capital F and a capital L for Leanne, and that code gives you a free gift with every order. I did ask what the free gift was, and this does vary, but currently it is a free set of lashes. If you could be an animal, what animal would you be? I'd love to be like a Black Panther because they look so cool, and yeah, who wouldn't want to be a Black Panther? Do you like Nutella? I think I've only tried this once and it's alright. I'm not really a big fan of chocolate, so Who are your style inspirations, icons, and why? I read of people like Jen Im from Close Encounters and Hey Claire. If you don't watch these guys, they're YouTubers. I'll put the links below, and they're so cool. I watch them and I just want to be their friend. How tall are you? I am 5'4". I've actually answered this already in my TMI tag, and I have this on my blog frequently asked questions page. At the description box of every video I have that as one of my first like follow me links, but no one ever looks at it. So maybe I should do just like an FAQ video instead. When did you start being interested in fashion, and who was your inspiration? I think around middle school I started becoming interested in fashion, so maybe around the age of 10. I just kind of really liked picking my outfits. What was your favourite subject in school? I really liked doing art, and then when I got to A-levels I really liked doing photography. Who are your favourite YouTubers? Some of them include Melon Lady, Beauty Crush, Cyan Shutterbug, Zuella, Close Encounters, Kate This Is What I Do, Hey Claire, Mike Falzone, Tessa Violet, Tyler Oakley, Marcus Butler, The Fine Bros, Ghost Parties, Lily Melrose, Cutie Pie Marzia, and of course Felix, or PewDiePie. Can't say his name normally. Probably didn't even say it that well. PewDiePie. Poods. Poods? The most subscribed to person on YouTube. What tips do you have for those interested in fashion? Maybe if you're trying to find your own style, kind of look through magazines and see what kind of outfits, what styles that you really like, and then maybe from there, if you're kind of stuck on what stuff that you want to get, if you look at those and think I really like that and have kind of a collection of images, then when you go shopping, then you know you might want to try like a high-waisted skirt or some dog tooth trousers, or just kind of go to shops and try on things, and if you feel comfortable in them, then perfect. As long as you feel good, that's the main thing. Where have you visited that has inspired you fashion? I really loved when I went to Paris. The whole Paris scene, it's just so pretty, and the people there are so lovely and well dressed. So yeah, definitely Paris. Do you have any siblings? What's your best childhood memory? I have a brother and he is 30. And my best childhood memory, I think one just suddenly sprung to mind, so I'm going to go with that. I remember one Christmas, and for Christmas I got a PlayStation 1 and I got some games, and I remember like running upstairs shouting, "This is the best Christmas ever!" So yeah, that's probably not my best ever, but that was the first that came to mind. Are you in a relationship or single, and if you are in a relationship, with who? I thought I would just do this question because a lot of you kind of guessed from the TMI tag that I'm not in a relationship and I'm not with anyone, so I am single. Will you ever do a meetup? At some point I'd love to do a meetup. I don't really feel like if I did one, anyone would come. I suggested to Melon Lady maybe we should do a meetup in Norwich because She is a lot more well known than me, and sometimes I've noticed in comments when she's done meetups, people have been like, oh, why can't you do a local one? So I have suggested it, so possibly, but I have nothing planned and I just feel like no one would come. How many pairs of shoes do you own? Maybe 40 to 50, I don't actually know. How old were you when you started doing makeup? Probably around the age of 13, 14, but all that was a bit of concealer and eyeliner and maybe a smudge of eyeshadow around the whole lid. Sometimes it was blue. What's your favourite purchase you've ever made? It has to be my camera, my photography camera, the Canon 5D Mark II. And when I got that, I was just so happy because it's like a professional standard of camera, and I got some like good lenses, and I kind of had like a proper kit. And yeah, that was definitely my favourite purchase ever. Now this question has been asked 4 times when I've mentioned I'm doing a Q&A, and I get asked this question so much. People basically want to know my background, like where I'm from, ethnicity. Did I say it right? I always want to say ethnicity. Yeah. So properly, I usually say I'm half Chinese, I'm half English, but properly I'm half Chinese, a quarter English and a quarter Scottish. So the majority of me, although I don't look it, is Chinese. My mum's Chinese, my dad is half Scottish, so I'm quarter. So yeah. What was your high school experience like, i.e. arguments with your friends, bullied, stuff like that? Also show pictures of when you're a teenager. I really thought this question was quite fun. I thought I would share some pictures with you. I couldn't find pictures of when I was 13, but I've got a picture from when I was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. Oh my god, I think it's good to share because it shows how much you do change. So my high school experience, arguments with friends, not so much. I didn't really get bullied, but when I'd say maybe around the age of 14, 15, because I was so tiny, my school uniform didn't really fit me, it was so big, so it didn't really help, and like my backpack I had just looked so massive, and people would just make comments that I was small, and it just made me feel like really insecure, and I was really conscious about myself. I'm just naturally small, and you know, comments like that don't help you, especially when you're at that age. What kinds of videos do you enjoy watching? I really enjoy watching lookbook videos, haul videos. I love watching Poods' gaming videos, tag videos, Fine Bros react videos. They're really good. I'm saying videos too many times. So yeah, if you want to know the kind of videos that I like watching, just check my feed because there is quite a mix at times on there. I love this video. What camera do you use to film your videos? Again, it's a question I've answered on my blog FAQ. When I do like my main videos like this setup, I'm using my Canon 5D Mark II. When I do my vlogs, I'm using my Panasonic Lumix G3, and at times, like in some early videos, I've even filmed on my iPad. Your skin is perfect, what foundation do you use? This question I just get asked a lot, so I thought I'd include it in again. I use the Clinique Even Better foundation. It's amazing, it's like a medium coverage, and it really makes such a difference to my skin. My skin isn't amazing, it is the makeup and this lighting does help. So that's the end of my Q&A video. Thank you so much to everyone that asked me questions on all my social platforms. If you want me to do more Q&As, then please let me know below. I'd like to do this more often because I think it's just a great chance for you to kind of get to know me more and get your questions answered. So big thank you if you are subscribed to me, whether you subscribe to me from day one, if you've only subscribed to me like now. It just means so much to me. I looked today and I hit 25,000 subscribers. That's amazing. I've actually now just completely gone past my followers on Instagram. I hit 24,000 on my Instagram yesterday. So if you are on Instagram and you'd like to keep up to date with me, that is probably the social platform I post on most often. I post basically every day, sometimes more than once a day, so please do follow me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you learn a bit more about me, and thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.